This is my first video reflection for the course entitled Pastoral Counseling for African American Men. My first video reflection relates to same-sex African descendant males in film. The purpose of this video is to give an overview of the plights and experiences of African descendant males. There is a film that I linked to this discussion, which is entitled Cover. First of all, I will provide some information about two people in the movie. Cover was released in the year 2007 and directed by Bill Duke. Duke's other notable directorial efforts include A Rage in Harlem, Deep Cover, and Hoodlum. Duke has also been an on-screen performer in Action Jackson, American Gigolo, Car Wash, and several other films. Another well-known person in Cover is actor Leon Robinson, who we simply know professionally as just Leon. Before Cover, Leon had a prominent role in other films such as Above the Rim, Cool Runnings, and The Five Heartbeats. Cover refutes the literal and figurative masculinity of African descendant men. Some people would see Cover as a film that may be enjoyable for the LGBTQ community. Since the 21st century, people have been immorally open and rebellious towards acceptable intimate participation. I came up with a Bible verse that relates to this, and there are a lot of Bible verses inside scripture which are focused towards homosexuality. The verse I chose was Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22, and I have a paraphrase of it which says, same-sex activity is not permissible. If women commit to their marital role, a man would not have to be unfaithful. Cover portrays an example of the emotional development of African descendant males outside of the norm. Cover illustrates an example of a man who lives a double life. Once you take your marital vows and commit to your life partner, loyalty is the key, and your spouse must trust you and you must trust your spouse in return. There's no such thing as many affairs outside of your marriage. Commitment is another key to marriage, and you must stay committed to your spouse. Consequently, he shows that he has forgotten about the emotional availability that he should have for his wife. Sometimes LGBTQ roles may prompt an actor to change their off-screen demeanor and adhere to an unappealing persona. Cover communicates the link between African descendant males and promiscuity. Films such as Cover give heterosexuals an opportunity to belittle the LGBTQ community. Also, straight people would say Cover presents unacceptable depictions of African descendant males. The first work that I cited for this presentation is from a book entitled Visions of Black Men by Naeem Akbar. The second journal article that I cited is entitled The Heart of Institutions, Emotional Competence and Institutional Actorhood, which is written by Maxim Voronov and Klaus Weber. And my source for this first journal article is from JSTOR.org. Finally, the third work that I cited, which is a journal article also, is entitled We Can Write the Script Ourselves, Queer Challenges to Heteronormative Courtship Practices, which is written by Ellen Lamont. And also for this work cited, the source is JSTOR.org. Once again, this is my first video reflection for the course entitled Pastoral Counseling with African American Men. My name is Victor Rogers. Thank you.